Hey, this will be a video chart on our good buddy GOIG Global Incorporated. This video is going to be real short and sweet, getting some requests on it, but it's looking like maybe this upcoming week could be a nice solid week for the chart. Given the way the markets have been just completely haywire the past few days, it's pretty impressive to see that the stock has just gone sideways in a nice little channel there. And then today we actually got a nice little green candle. To nitpick, you didn't get too much volume to support the green move, but price action is king, volume's always secondary. So it was good to see that some green did creep in today. Volume wasn't quite there, but nonetheless, hopefully this is just kind of a coming attraction till next week. So the question really becomes, if it does get going, what sorts of levels, where the battleground's going to be, and I've pretty much answered that question in the previous videos I've done. These red lines are all from the other times I've done the video, and they all still do hold true. There's only one little minor exception, and that would be this gold line here, which is a 20-day simple moving average. Currently, it's valued at 0.025, and that would be considered the short-term resistance right now. So if it can get above that, really there's nothing until these levels that we've already pointed out. So just keep your eye on these, and the more of these levels that it clears, just the stronger the stock becomes and the stronger the chart looks. That's the easiest way to look at it. So are we guaranteed to be breaking all these levels next week? Well, of course not, but it's been doing a great job of holding above the 50-day simple moving average, this purple line here. And then, like I said, this candle is hopefully some sort of coming attraction to next week. It's always good to see green, especially when the markets are pretty brutal. You see we've had about 5 red days in a row on this one. So the green has been a nice little kind of change of sight for the eyes. Good to see some green creep into these charts once in a while. With any sort of upwards move, as I'm always preaching, you got to keep your eye on volume. If this thing has any chance of making legitimate moves through these levels, you're going to need to see much bigger volume than any of these days. A volume day like this even would be nice, but something like that would just really probably push things pretty nicely. But overall, the chart's hanging in there for the short-term players. Chart looks good because if it takes off and you got in today, that's great. For the longer-term players that are using the daily chart, like I've been saying, as long as this 50-day simple moving average holds strong, then you're good to go. So going into the weekend, the chart's set up very nicely for both the longer-term and shorter-term players. For the shorter-term players, just make sure to use your stop losses in case this move doesn't really produce anything. But looking forward, it does look like a nice little chart setup. So next week will be very interesting, and I'll be definitely watching this one. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and subscribe to the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. And with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. And best part is it's all free, so it's worth at least signing up and giving it a try. We've been making some good money together, so I'd encourage you to go to the website and sign up. So if you have any other questions, please let me know. If not, this was GOIG. Thanks for listening, and enjoy your weekends.